Hey everybody, Mike J. Anthony here out of Atlantic City, New Jersey, and I just wanted to show you this quick program here called Automatic Mobile Cash. And this company's been around since January 1st, but their network hasn't been opened up to the public until hasn't been opened up to the public till what was it, January 1st or January 15th, sometime in January this year. But they've been around since 2008, and what it says is collect $300 every day using the mobile app market without even lifting a finger. Now, I've been testing this out. Now, of course, you're not going to make $300 right away, but you can build up to that. Excuse me, that's what they're saying. Let me drink some water here. But I did go ahead and buy what's called network packages, to be on their network, and that's basically like a share in their mobile development company is what they are, and they have opened up a network to allow members to get paid from the sales of their apps. So that's the product, their mobile apps. The company develops and sells mobile apps, and according to how many shares you have, or what they call network packages, which you can see right here, you get paid on that. And it's pretty much every day, except for a 30-day cooldown period in between. So you start here, which I'm already on the start page, but what you do is you go in here and you buy those packages. You just hit get network packages, and you go down, you read the information, and here's where you can start buying them. You can use Payza, Payeer, Perfect Money, or Solid Trust Pay. And of course you can buy, as many as up to 40 in one shot. I started out with 4. I was trying to buy 5, but I had got some money hung up in my Payza account because I was actually trying to use Bitcoin, and Bitcoin fluctuates. So by the time I actually got the payment over there, the Bitcoin value had gone down and caused me to have less than $125. So I ended up having to buy 4 packs instead of 5. But anyway, when I did that, my I think I have my stats here. Yeah. So basically, actually this just went up because this was sitting at right around $3.20 last time I looked, and now it's at $3.60. Here's the 4 packs that I told you I just bought, and I spent $100. And so these things have gone up another 40 cents. So yeah, so it went up another 10 cents for each pack. So that brings my total to 360 now. And this is only in 24 hours. I just bought these yesterday. So it is working, and this fluctuates. You can make anywhere from 50 cents a day to $4 a day. It seems to be right around 80. My first day was 80 cents per pack that I bought. But and that's it. You don't have to click on any ads. These network packages don't expire. They do have a 30-day cooldown period at some point. You can go through that information yourself and see when that is. But after that, they just renew, and they renew over and over again until you say stop, I guess. Or, but yeah, this is a lot of people are doing the same thing. It's this close to passive money that I've ever seen. These are getting more popular because people like to see immediate results. I know I do. And I can't stand waiting around to see if I got paid, and all this work you might do for several months doesn't show up in your account. All you see is 0, and then that kind of demotivates you. But when you see money actually coming into your balance, you get motivated to do even more right then and there. So, because you know that it's going to be building, you don't have to wait and see. You know it's already doing something for you. But the main thing is, and I just had a wake-up call, is that, this is better than a job because, I mean, I'm no guru, and I'm not working full time. I still work a full time job, and I just had to. I'm back in the job market because there's problems out here where I live, employment wise, and I just landed what's called a decent job, I guess, and then I was rejected by a higher entity just because I didn't have a 4-year technical college degree, and that's crap. I mean, that's what the corporate world is like. They basically judge you without knowing you based on whether you have a piece of paper, even though the company that actually hired me said that I was qualified and liked everything and even gave me an acceptance letter, which I signed. And because it was, I was a contractor for a government organization, well, the leading government organization said, no, he can't do it because he doesn't have a college degree, even though the company that actually hired me thought I was perfect for the position. And but that's the kind of crap that happens in the corporate world. So, this just that kind of thing just really motivates me to completely get out of the corporate world because nobody should be able to tell you who you are, how much money you should make, and if you get a piece of paper, um, you know, this is the jobs you can have and this is how much you're going to get paid. That's crap because it's not up to them. It's up to me. I'm going to tell myself what I'm worth and what I want to get paid, not anybody else. And they're damn sure not going to judge me because I don't have a certain piece of paper. That's just ridiculous. So that just motivates me 10 times over to do what I need to do things like this that will get you more money than any job's going to pay you anyway in the long run, and get out of the rat race because the rat race is just crap. That's one of my whys is to get out of the corporate world because that's the kind of crap they do. And even if I did have a college degree, I'm still looking forward to even worse because my mother's going through that. She's now in her 60s, early 60s, and she's too young to retire, but too old to work based on her employment background, and she's got 3 or 4 advanced college degrees, and companies are just like, well, you're overqualified, you have too much experience, we don't want to have to cough up a few $100,000. They would rather just pay somebody right out of college who's 22 years old $30,000 or $40,000 to work their way up, and that's what they do. So even if I did have a piece of paper, I'm only good for another 20 years maybe before they start telling me that I can't even do that anymore. So either way, you're screwed. So this is why you need to find some kind of business. It doesn't have to be this. It could be anything, just something. Just get yourself into some kind of home business because it's never going to end in the corporate world. And you have to get out of this crap. So this is one way that I have other businesses that I'm working on, but this will help me get advertising money because like I said, I don't have the funds to advertise as much as I'd like to. And things like this program here will be able to get me a budget to advertise with so that I can actually make some real money because, free traffic doesn't really cut it. It takes way too long. And, but you need paid traffic. But in order to get decent paid traffic, you need to be able to pay top dollar for it. And I just don't have the funds because I have to work a job. But that's part of the problem. So, my goal is to just work a job to keep the bills paid and keep lights on and keep a roof over my head. But I'm funneling all that money into programs like this. This isn't the only one I have. Um, but things that I know I can compound the money and eventually get me out of having to go to somebody's corporate job and have them tell me what to do and what I'm worth. And that's my main why. So if you don't have some kind of why like that, make sure you get one. But I think those of us who work for a living, that's pretty much why enough. Because, I think everybody hates that. I definitely do. I can't stand it. And even though I had to go back to work, it just really ticked me off that that was the reason why they rejected me from a position that I was looking forward to, actually. Mainly so I can get started more in programs like this. So I have to start from the bottom like everybody else, and I have to start again. But this is my main motivation to get these people out of my life once and for good. It is not up to them to tell me what to do or what I'm worth or because you don't have this piece of paper. It's up to me, and I'm going to make sure that that happens by compounding this little program here and making this thing work. And that's what I'm going to do. So click the link underneath this video if you want to join this program with me, and we'll all do it. We'll all compound our income using this. The money is coming in, as you can see. Like I said, I just bought these yesterday afternoon, so it's only been a little over 24 hours, and this is only 4 packs. Some of you can buy a lot more. Some of you may only want to start with one to test the waters, like I'm doing. But I'm going to just keep compounding on this. And I just talked to somebody who I didn't even know was involved in this, and he's got like 28 packs, and he's probably making around $30 a day, I think. So there you go. So click the link underneath there and start buying these packs, and we'll start compounding this thing together, because we want out of the corporate world, and no more are they going to tell us what to do. No more are they going to tell us what we're worth. No more, okay? So if you agree with me and you're tired of it and you are of the mind frame of no more, click the link below this video, get in here, start buying some network packs, and we'll start figuring it out, and we will compound this thing together, and we'll do some other great things as well. This isn't the only thing we're going to do. This is just one thing, okay? I got several more ideas that we're going to work on, and we're going to take ourselves out of the corporate world once and for all. All right, so I'll see you on the inside. Click the link below and just go right here, get network packages, and go down to the bottom and just start buying them up. All right, I'll see you inside.